Are you looking to buy a home, but you're just uneasy about doing it right now? You're afraid that you might overpay, that the market might crash, that interest rates are going to come down even further, and you're going to end up stuck with a too high of an interest rate? Are you worried about the whole market just kind of imploding and having a 10, 15, 20% price drop like we had back in 2008? All valid concerns. But if you're one of those people, let's watch this video so you can see exactly what the data actually tell you. Not what the clickbait on the internet tells you everywhere, but what the actual data tells you when you compare the last housing crash we had in 2008 to what the situation is right here today in 2023. Hey, I'm Mike Zahn with eXp Realty and Mike Zahn Homes. And if you like this video, make sure you hit the like or subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss another one. Let's get started. 67% of Americans say the housing market crash is imminent in the next 3 years. With all the talk in the media lately about shifts in the housing market, it makes sense why so many people feel this way. But there's good news. Current data shows that today's market is nothing like it was before the housing crash in 2008. Back then, mortgage standards were less strict. Basically, you could get a loan if you could fog a mirror. During the lead up to the housing crisis, it was much easier to get a home loan than it is today. Banks were creating artificial demand by lowering lending standards and making it easier for just about anyone to qualify for a home loan or refinance an existing one. As a result, lending institutions took on much greater risk on both the person and the mortgage products they offered. That led to mass defaults, foreclosures, and falling prices. And today, things are different, and purchasers feature or face much higher standards from mortgage companies. The graph here illustrates the data from the Mortgage Brokers Association, the MBA, to help tell this story. In this index, the higher the number, the easier it is to get a mortgage. The lower the number, the harder it is. As you can see, the graph shows that right now, or how different things are today compared to the spike in credit availability leading up to the crash. Tighter lending standards have helped prevent the situation that could lead to a wave of foreclosures like we had the last time. Foreclosure volume has declined a lot too since the crash. Another difference is the number of homeowners that were facing foreclosure when the housing bubble burst. Foreclosure activity has been lower since the crash, largely because buyers today are more qualified and less likely to default on their loans. The graph here again uses data from ATTOM to show the difference between last time and now. So even as foreclosures tick up, the total number is still very low. And on top of that, most experts don't expect foreclosures to go up drastically like they did following the crash in 2008. Bill McBride is founder of Calculated Risk, and he explains that the impact a large increase in foreclosures had on home prices back then, and how that's unlikely this time. The bottom line is that there will be an increase in foreclosures over the next year from record level lows, but there will not be this huge wave of distressed sales that happened following the last housing bubble. The distressed sales during the housing bust led to cascading price declines, and that's simply not going to happen this time. The supply of homes for sale today is more limited. It's another reason. In historical context, there were too many homes for sale during the housing crisis, many of which were short sales and foreclosures, and that caused prices to fall dramatically. Supply has increased since the start of this year, but there's still a shortage of inventory available, overall, primarily due to the underbuilding of homes. This graph here shows the data from the National Association of Realtors to indicate how months' supply of homes available now compares to the crash. Today, unsold inventory sits at just 2.7 months' supply at the current sales pace, which is significantly lower than last time. There just isn't enough inventory on the market for home prices to come crashing down like they did the last time, even though some overheated markets may experience some slight declines. Phoenix is one of those. We're looking at maybe a 1 to 2% drop over the course of the year. But bottom line, if recent headlines have you worried that we're headed for another housing crash, the data that we've shown you should help to ease those fears. Expert insights and the most current data clearly show that today's market is nothing like it was the last time. So if you've enjoyed this video, you found a home. We post new content every week, and we have community tours, we have market insights, we have home buying tips, we have market updates, and it's just a good place to come if you're in the market to buy or sell a home. And if you're looking for a home, take a look at our website right here. which shows you all of the homes available in Metro Phoenix, and it's updated every 5 minutes so you get the most up-to-date information available. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in my next video.